Well, Cross going right to it. And Jason Cross, the man to beat right now in Wildside. 2 pinfall victories over the one and only AJ Styles. Jason Cross is on top of his game as ever. And you've stated it many times, Coleman, one of your favorite performers to watch. One of mine as well. Can the Iceman do it tonight?
We know about his offensive tactics. They're almost peerless, Caprice Coleman is. But the psychological attack he has with his opponents is almost indescribable. Coleman is so good, and he gets better week after week. Coleman right at the Jeff Bailey's feet.
Coleman skinning that cut. Look at that agility. And look at him fly like a bird. Caprice Coleman to the outside.
Jason Cross leveled by the missile attack of Caprice Coleman. Things are not going the way of CEO Jeff Bailey at all.
Caprice Coleman got to be the underdog here simply because he's not been involved with the elite very much. He's not smart to their tactics. Well, he is quite a bit because he got one over on Jeff G. Bailey. But he's never faced an elite member one-on-one with that factor at ringside.
Interestingly, the styles of both Jason Cross and Caprice Coleman are both strangely complementary. I am so looking forward to this matchup. It's actually a matchup coming from the mouth of Jeff Bailey that we're all excited about. That doesn't happen very often.
Coleman has his game face on. He had that feud for so long with the usual suspects that held him back from achieving championship gold and high-tier matches. But Caprice Coleman finally put some closure to that by defeating Rain Man 1, 2, 3 last week on Wildside. Now this is his opportunity. The man, the role model, Jason Cross, the man that everybody wants to beat. 2 count. Coleman was very close, and I mean very. Wait a minute, inside cradle, 1, 2. Wow.
Jason Cross taking a breather, and that's precisely what he needs, having a bit of a conversation with CEO Jeff G. Bailey. Things are going the way of Caprice Coleman. Coleman never had a loss for confidence, but the man backs it up week in and week out. This is quite a test for Caprice Coleman, and I think he's rising to the occasion quite well, thank you.
Coleman and Cross. Cross goes to the midsection, taking a shortcut like he always does. Bigger right hands by Jason Cross. Coleman's rocking and reeling. Irish whip. Coleman comes off the ropes, and Bailey tripped him. Rotating leg drop by Jason Cross. Didn't get all of it, but he certainly connected with a glancing blow. Nevertheless.
Very lackadaisical cover from Jason Cross. I guess he assumed that it wasn't going to be a pin that was going to count, but it was worth a try anyway.
Brainbuster from the stratosphere by Jason Cross. Lateral press. Coleman kicks out.
How many competitors do brainbusters with a leap involved? Yeah, actually, it's a jumping brainbuster of sorts.
Jason Cross is amazing. And the fact that he has Jeff G. Bailey at ringside and in his ear and in his wallet is very dangerous.
Hell, not to mention the fact we talk about a guy who has a series of wins over AJ Styles. Unbelievable. Very damn few people been able to pull that one off over the phenomenal AJ Styles.
2 of them in a row right here on Wildside Television. He's defeated AJ Styles twice. That has been the man to beat in Wildside, that now making Jason Cross the top target of the athletes in Wildside. If you want to make a name for yourself, there's the spin scissors kick. One of his signature maneuvers by Caprice Coleman. Asai Legendary.
Look at the elevation that Coleman got off that second rope. I thought he was going to scrape the ceiling.
Cross kicks out. Coleman, one of the most charismatic and entertaining characters in NWA Wildside history, but he can take that toe-to-toe with every ounce of athletic ability imagined. Cross has him tied up like a pretzel. Referee Andrew Thomas in there asking Coleman if he submits. Coleman's got a lot more heart than that, but the pain may be too much. Pinfall. Coleman got the shoulders up.
You mentioned that Coleman's a bit of a character. That is definitely to his advantage. In Coleman's character and his sort of shenanigans, for lack of a better word, has shown a lot of frustration in his opponents over the years. And Coleman used that to his best advantage, but he can sure use some right now. A DDT from Jason Cross, the new role model.
And Cross is now back in control. Both of these men go at such a reckless pace, I can't even begin to imagine how they go about a game plan. When you're going 90 miles an hour, you don't have time to think, much less come up with a counter and a corner counter. But these guys do it each and every week. Unbelievable spinning neck breaker, and Jason Cross hangs on. And for a hangman's neck breaker, a pair of neck breakers.
I think these game plans almost have to change midstream.
Coleman kicks out yet again.
I'll tell you, the quality as well as the quantity of these maneuvers are so voluminous, and so the quality is in fact so high, you really have to change your tactics mid-match, and you may have to do it several times, sometimes a dozen times in a match. That's how good these guys are. That's the role model, Jason Cross, and that is the body-rocking, show-stopping Caprice Coleman.
Coleman setting him up in the corner. Here comes the Thriller. And Cornelia, he ducks it, he connects.
Fists are flying in the face of the role model.
Coleman, senton. Outside moonsault combination. But Cross gets the knees up.
Very important defensive maneuvering from Jason Cross. Coleman wasn't countering that. And Jeff Bailey can sense victory.
Running shooting star press. Jason Cross connects. This one's over now. I don't believe the heart, the perseverance, and the determination of Caprice Ice Coleman.
Bit of a pompous cover from Jason Cross. Perhaps if he grapevine some legs, it could have been a victory at this stage in the game. I'm rather surprised at the role model.
Cross has it. German suplex and a bridge. But Coleman kicking out. Caprice Coleman is coming with his A game tonight.
What's it going to take to defeat Coleman? Jason Cross is wondering.
Going for another like suplex. Both men jockeying for position. Coleman also to the three-quarter Nelson. No.
Jeff Bailey can't quite believe his eyes. But we know how good Coleman is.
Look at that Northern Light suplex. Coleman is like a rubber man. Can bend in any shape imaginable, any direction imaginable.
I think we've seen some nearly 24 pin attempts in this one match alone. And this is your main event this week on NWA Wildside.
The double cross body. Both men now in need. In need of some rethinking, in need of some strategy.
Jeff Bailey feels confident in the attack of Jason Cross, the role model.
Both men on the opposite sides of the ring. What's this? Good God Almighty! What a feat! Both men springboarding off the opposite rope and colliding in midair.
Literally a double clothesline, knocking both competitors down. Hell, it would knock anybody down. Not sure about Iceberg Slim, but certainly everyone else.
Midair collision. But looks like Jason Cross and Coleman going toe-to-toe. The elevated flatliner. Coleman has got to make the cover out. Caprice Coleman, 1, 2. And Jason Cross kicks out.
Pinning Jason Cross is a tall order indeed. I think Jeff Bailey's confidence in his role model is beginning to lessen a wee bit.
Jason Cross has him double underhook and a rocker dropper on Caprice Ice Coleman.
Oh, Coleman hit head first. Oh, this is not good.
It's what's over. I think no, he kicked out.
Once again, Cross did not tie up the legs. And here comes the shoe. I know the Gucci shoe, yada, 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 of Jeff Bailey. But it's Jason Cross who meets him head first.
Turbo shot, turbo shot, turbo shot.
Yes! Yes! Caprice Coleman defeated Jason Cross. Oh, but here comes Dazz. Here comes Big Business Brown, and oh my God, the massive Iceberg Slam.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Caprice Ice Coleman.
Oh, but now Coleman, he's paying the price. He's paying the price for his victory over Jason Cross, despite the fact that it was the error of Jeff Bailey. You have to get involved with him in a damn shoe. Caprice Coleman has one of those rare victories over Jason Cross. Very few people have that here in the Wildside. Oh my God. Jimmy Rave and Onyx.
Let's bring it with him.
ESPN, the magazine Sport.